much money could you make if you were white? Like, really white? What if you're 5'1" and not quite human, but instead a gamer? You'd think you wouldn't make that much money, would you? But Dream has broken the mold for what a little gamer boy from Florida can be. Spending the last 2 years at the top of YouTube, though, there's one thing that people wonder most. This video will serve as a guide to the only thing that anyone cares about in this world, the 2015 Ezekiel album, Util Deandra. No, wait, sorry, it says it's money, people only care about money. Chapter 1. How much money does this gay blob make? In case you haven't read the title, why are you watching this video? But also, the amount of money Dream makes, at least from YouTube, is entirely dependent on views and another silly little figure called CPM. CPM is the advertiser's cost per 1,000 views, which means that if you simply divide 1,000 by your CPM, then divide the total number of views a video has by that number, you will then have the total revenue for that video. YouTube's total revenue, that is, because just like my ex-wife, YouTube keeps 45% of everything you earn. Chapter 2. Math is for losers. Tell us how this relates to Dream. First of all, watch yourself. Second, all this means that in order to find Dream's YouTube income, we need to find his average CPM, which is impossible. And not like free healthcare, high-speed rail, and a viable third party impossible, finding Dream's average CPM without him releasing some numbers is actually impossible. However, we can estimate it based on other Minecraft YouTubers, as the genre of content is often the main determiner of CPM. After looking back at Dream's older content, we can find this video in which we can see Bad Boy Halo's CPM of $3.70, and after searching around, I think it's safe to round this up to $4, as that seems to be the average, which means that for every 250 views, Dream makes $1. This is very important, remember that. Chapter 3. Dream is cool, but I am cooler. I tricked you into watching a video about me. This video isn't about Dream. Well, no, it is, but shut up for a second. Think back to a few days ago. What were you doing? If you're anything like me, you were connecting your internet-connected lights to your YouTube so that every time you get a view, your lights flicker, which would be a really weird coincidence because that's exactly what I was doing. But then I had an epiphany. Not the biblical kind, but I realized I can instead connect the lights to Dream's views, and every 250 views, they'd flicker red, indicating $1 in Dream's pocket. Chapter 4. Can these really be called chapters? They're really short. Stop questioning me, alright? Thanks. So, if we trigger my lights every time Dream makes $1, perhaps we could do that thing that Tom Scott did, but instead of views, it's money. And by perhaps, I mean I already did it. So, how did we do it? Well, I'm gonna go over the code now, and if you leave, I will take your firstborn. So, essentially, the code goes, hey YouTube, give me all the information you can on Dream. I promise, I'm allowed to do this. And then YouTube, being all submissive, gives the code all the information on Dream. Then, the code looks for Dream's total channel views, does some arithmetic to figure out how much money Dream has made since this video is uploaded, and one thing to note here is that my brain is the size of a pea, and it's filled with pea. All this to say that my earlier code wasn't accurate, because I forgot to take 45% of the income off, which is why the number here is 454.54 repeating, and not 250. Anyways, as long as the number of views has gone up, it will then update the amount of money Dream has made, and the current number of views to check against later. Next, it runs a different function, which updates the title. Here it just mixes the title together, then the Sigma Mail code demands YouTube to update the title. And YouTube does it. Or it spits back an error. Chapter 5. Why this is all dumb and stupid and dumb. This number, whatever it may be at the moment, is completely useless. Dream has more sources of income besides YouTube ads. Twitch and merch sales are likely contributing far more to his income than AdSense, and besides, we don't even know if the CPM is accurate, and sometimes CPM and views aren't even aligned like in that Bad Boy Halo screenshot from earlier, so why even do this? Because it's kind of fun. End of story. Now go tweet at Dream to give me all of his money.